Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday to everybody. This is Tony Butler. I'm one of the life sales directors here at IAMS, and today we'll be working with Sean Crawford, who is one of our graphic designers. Does an excellent job with our creative team. What we wanted to do is we wanted to talk about a couple of things. One of which is um, website and website tools and things that are available for you as the agent. And then we also wanted to discuss some personalized branding and marketing opportunities available for you. So before we get started on that, a few items I want to discuss here real quick. As you know, here at IAMS, we do appreciate your business and you as an agent. If you do refer an agent to us and they get appointed with one of the carriers that we work with, we do provide you a $50 referral bonus. And then any subsequent business that they submit with those carriers, we do provide you a bonus of 20 basis points. So if you have any questions regarding our IAMS Business Builders, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We also have the new producers builders, which if you're a new agent and within the first 180 days of you being appointed with us or with the carriers that we work with, we have 5 different levels of production that you can provide and get additional bonuses. So we have the 100,000, 250, 500, 750, and 1 million. So you can get anything from a 15-piece mailer to marketing reimbursement dollars, branding opportunities, things like that. So if you have questions regarding our new producers builders, please give us a call. Be more than happy to go over that in detail with you. Next, we also offer back office support. We like to say we like to help you work smarter, not harder. So what we do here at IAMS is all the way from submission to commissions. We're working with you to get your business submitted and you get paid on time. One of the big things I like to mention to agents is we have paperless contracting available. So if you're an agent and if you've ever filled out contracting paperwork, you know that can be a painstaking um, task. We do provide you to do that electronically, and your information is saved. So if you have any additional carriers you want to get appointed with, you can do that pretty quick. If you have any questions regarding that, you need help with case designs, um, commission reports, life and annuity quotes, we'd be more than happy to help you with that. Now, with the current pandemic situation, you as an agent, I'm sure one of the things that you're having struggles with is actually getting in front of clients. We offer you the ability to actually still submit business via electronically through 2 different platforms, one of which is Firelight. You can get registered through our website to Firelight, and what Firelight does, it gives you the ability to submit applications electronically. As you see here, the carriers on the left are the ones that are available currently through Firelight. The ones on the right are the carriers that will be coming soon. If you need assistance regarding getting registered for Firelight, or you need some help as far as navigating through the website, please give us a call. Be more than happy to walk you through that process. We also have a creative marketing solutions team. Again, Sean Crawford is going to be talking to you about the creative team. And what the creative team does is they provide, whether it be turnkey, agency, or digital solutions. So if you're looking for newsletter help or postcards, you're looking for a logo design, or you're looking to redesign your logo, or you want to get into the digital marketing space, they can assist you with that. And we will touch upon that here in a little bit. We also have our website, which is a 24/7 website. Now, I'd mentioned Firelight is one of the platforms that we have available to you to submit electronic applications. You can also submit electronic applications through iGo eApp through our website. And I'm going to touch on this here in a little bit as far as what is available to you as an agent. So we'll circle back to this here in a moment. We also have a retirement analyzer. Now, the retirement analyzer that we have available for you helps you answer questions from your clients, such as, can I continue my present standard of living into my retirement years? When can I retire without running out of money? How would it affect my family if I were to die prematurely? Marcus Solar, who is one of our annuity sales directors, he's kind of the subject matter expert on the retirement analyzer. We do offer it on a 30-day trial basis. After that 30 days, if you produce at least 250,000 in annuity production or single premium life production, we do still provide that free of charge. If you have questions regarding what the costs are, you can reach out to Marcus or any one of the sales directors, and they'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. We also have IAMS Wealth Management Team. That team is headed up by Charles Jr. And what the IAMS Wealth Management Team helps with is it helps you with your higher net worth clients, those individuals that have more investment assets. It is designed there to help you increase your revenue, improve your client retention, and strengthen client relationships. So if you have questions regarding the IAMS Wealth Management Team, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We also have a 2-day training, which is our Life and Annuity Academy. We try to do this at least once a quarter. Unfortunately, with the current COVID-19 situation, the one that we had scheduled for May had to get canceled. We're not sure on when the next one will be, but just for information purposes, it is a 2-day training, which includes information regarding sales ideas and concepts. Sometimes we partner with one of our top carriers and we go over their products. We do have some of our top agents come in and speak as well. I do believe I have a polling question regarding that. So if you want information on that, we'll definitely be able to get some additional information out to you. And once we know when the next Life and Annuity Academy comes up, we'll be able to provide you with more details on that. So let me go ahead and launch that polling question. And if you could just respond, I'll make sure to get you additional information. I'll leave this up for a few more seconds. Okay, we'll go ahead and close that out. Next, we have a couple of trips on the docket for 2021. We have Paradise on the Pacific, which is March 7th through the 11th of 2021. Qualification periods are July 1st of 2019 through December 31st of this year. Qualification requirements are 3.5 million points. For more details on this, please give us a call. And then we also have Shores of the Serenity, which is March 11th through the 14th. Qualification periods are the same, July 1st of 2019 through December 31st of this year. Minimum qualifications for this is 6.5 million points. Instant qualifications of 8.5 million points get you both trips. So if you have questions, want to know where you stand on this in terms of qualifying for the trip, please give us a call. We'd be more than happy to answer those questions for you. And with that, I'm going to go to our website here and kind of go through a couple of things for you. So if you're familiar with our IAMS website, you'll see that there's a wealth of information on here. And if you're a life agent, some things that I really wanted to point out to you today is right here under COVID-19 news and updates. Once you get logged in, as you see up here, you can click on carrier information. This is extremely important because underwriting requirements for carriers, it's become a fluid kind of a situation where we're getting updates pretty much daily now. But if you had questions regarding your clients and if they would qualify, we get a lot of questions now for older clients that are looking to get additional life insurance. This is going to break down by carrier what underwriting requirements are there. So as you see, we have AIG. If you click on here, it gives you information. It's going to break down what's going to be required, what they will take and not take, whether or not a paramed's going to be needed, things like that. So as you see, as I scroll through here, you have pretty much all of our top carriers that are listed here. This is extremely important if you are trying to pre-qualify a client, kind of be able to set up the expectation on what's going to be needed. You can go to that link there. So if you anytime that you have questions outside of going to the website, you can definitely give us a call. I'd be more than happy to help you. The next thing that I want to point out is e-apps. So if you're doing an electronic app, as you see here under e-apps, you've got Firelight registration, and then you have iGo e-app solutions. These are where you're going to find your electronic applications. So I'm going to go to the iGo e-app solution here real quick. And as you see, you have a selection of Firelight, you have selection of iGo e-app solution, then you have Connect for Medicare. For the purposes of this webinar, we're going to stick to the life stuff. So if I click here on iGo eApp solution, this will bring up the iGo eApp launch button that you can click. Once you click on that, this is where you can go to start your application. All you have to do is click Start New Case. Bring that up. Everything that's in yellow is required. So if just fill this out, James Jones. I'm just going to put age 55. Since we're in Nebraska, I'm going to put Nebraska. Product type, and let's say it's term. You click that, find available products, and it'll list all the carriers there for you. Now from there, depending on the carrier that you're working with, you're going to click select. It'll take you to the application, and then you fill out the application accordingly. If we go back, another thing that we get a lot of requests on is I'm going to go to products here, and then I'm going to go to the life tab. Get a lot of questions regarding quotes. If you scroll down to life resources tools at the bottom here, there is a term life quotes button. If you click on that and click here where it says term life quotes, this gives you the ability to run not only term life quotes, but universal life quotes as well. Again, everything that's in yellow is going to be required. For training purposes, we're going to just fill this out. So let's say Mary Smith, her birth date is April 30th, 1965. What you'll see is if you put in the date of birth, it'll give you the actual age and the age nearest. Female, we'll keep the state Nebraska. Now if it's term, this defaults to term, we can leave it that way. Term length, let's just go 10-year term. You have 3 different options for a death benefit if you wanted to. We'll just do 100,000. And then let's say that they're a standard non-tobacco user. Click that. If you click Get Quotes, this will list all the carriers, and what it's going to do is it's going to default to annual premium, and it will do the least expensive to the most expensive in order. A lot of times everyone likes to see the monthly premium, so if you hit the drop down up here to monthly, you'll see the monthly premium. What you can do from there is you can select multiple carriers. I'm just going to select the top 4. Sorry, not this one, that's a UL product. Let me go with Banner here. And then if you select download, like to do is click list report. That's going to change it to a PDF. And as you see, you have the 4 carriers that I selected. It's going to give you the monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, and annual premium. You can actually save this PDF to your desktop or to your files and provide that to your clients, whether you want to email it or present that in person. If we go back, it's the same process for universal life as well. What you want to do is you want to select the guaranteed universal life. We'll keep everything the same. We'll run this to age 100. Select get quotes. And now it's going to provide you with the carriers that have universal life. It would be the same process as far as clicking um, whichever carriers that you want to select. You can click download, list report, and there you have it. So you get the ability, a lot of times, and I've been here after 5 where an agent's looking for a quick quote. If it's on the weekends or if it's times where we're closed, you can actually go into the website and run those yourself. Just gives you the ability to be able to provide um, your clients with an answer right away. The last thing that I want to touch upon is forms and to be able to search for forms. Again, since we're focusing on life insurance, I'm just going to speak in regards to life. So if we go back to Life Resource Tools, there's the form search button there. And what you can do is just select the carrier. So let's say American National. Let's say new business, you're looking for an application. And let's just go with Arizona. Product type, let's go term. And let's say you're doing a 15-year term. This gives you the ability to do paper PDF forms by hitting search. And these would be all the required documents that you would need. Now what you can do is you can click this where it says show package. And if you click print, it'll bring up the PDF. You can actually save that to your desktop and email it to a client, or you can click email. It'll bring up an email to where you can email it. So those are just kind of quick updates in regards to what you can do with the website. And I encourage you, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to give us a call. Be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. So with that, I'm going to have Sean speak to everyone in regards to personalized branding and marketing opportunities through our creative department. So one moment and we'll have Sean on board.
All right, here we go. Again, my name is Sean Crawford. Thank you, Tony, for taking time and getting me involved in this webinar this morning. I appreciate that. Um, as Tony mentioned, I just want to make sure. Okay, cool. Everyone can hear me. So as Tony mentioned, I'm going to be going over all of the wonderful branding opportunities that you have here at IAMS and that we offer you for being an agent of ours. I think most of you are going to be pretty surprised at what we offer here and really everything that we have available to you as an agent of IAMS. So to get started, I'm just going to go through kind of our general process. For the purpose of this webinar, we're just going to pretend that you as a client just joined IAMS. You don't have any marketing, so no logo, no business card, no website or anything. So we're just literally going to pretend that we're starting from scratch here. So the first thing that we like to do for our agents is start to develop a logo. So the logo typically takes about 2 weeks to produce. That's kind of on the longer end. Normally, we have about a 1 week turnaround time. We like to say two, just to have some extra padding in there. And to get started on that, we will send you out our logo design questionnaire. That's a really quick way, efficient way to get some information from you about your logo. Like I said, it typically takes about 2 weeks. 1 week, I would say, is our general time. And with that logo design, we send 2 to 3 examples. So we like to give you a little bit of variety after speaking with you and after getting that form, just to give you some different options in there and different looks and things like that, just so you're not stuck with one example and then trying to figure out what it is you like about it. So with that, once we finalize a logo for you, we send you all the files that we will use in the future, that you can use for your branding purposes. Also, if you choose to leave IAMS, I don't know why you would do that, but if you ever do, we actually send the working files to you as well for a future designer to use. Or if you ever want to make any updates or anything to your logo, we can use those files to do that for you. We will use this logo moving forward for any marketing materials that you have us create, anything that you want us to brand. Of course, we'll use that on your website as well. And just really anything that you want branded, anything out there that you want to make yours, we'll go ahead and put that logo on there for you and send you those files so that you can do so as well. As I mentioned, that logo design questionnaire is something that we are going to send you just to get the ball rolling for your logo. Some sample questions that are included on this form are, are there any colors that you would like to include? Are there any symbols that you would want to use? An example would be a compass. I actually had one the other day. A guy called me and said, I want a logo that is aggressive, uses the color green, and has a lion on it. So that was great. Me as a designer, that gave me a lot of starting options there, and we ended up coming up with something that he loved in the end. So also in there, we'll ask, what describes your brand, whether it be a traditional or a modern or kind of a more corporate look that you're going for, um, any type of design schemes or anything like that. We're really just trying to figure out what it is that you're trying to get across with your logo design and what you would like to include to make it as personal to you as possible. And, as we're trying to get as close as we can to what you picture. Once we get the logo finalized and we come up with the solution that you're looking for as far as your logo, we then move on to your business card designs. We'll use that logo on your business card. We'll gather all of your information from you, contact details, phone numbers, things like that. For a logo, or excuse me, for a business card, it's going to be the same thing. Typically, we say about 2 weeks. Again, it'll probably more likely be one or, you know, close to 1 week. We'll send you multiple examples again, just so that you can pick out different things that you like, different elements. We can combine different parts of the business card so that we get one that you truly love and truly enjoy and want to use. So we'll send multiple edits, and once finalized, we will send you those files for you to use and for you to keep. Another thing that I should mention is that everything that we design and produce for you here at IAMS, we keep record of that. So we actually have a design folder for each of you specifically. So you don't have to worry about, if you lose something or if you want to update a business card but don't have the original document, we will always have that for you here. So you can just, send us an email, reference the file. If you have the file name, that would be great. If not, just say, hey, I need to update my business card. I want to change the phone number. We will have that on file. So you don't need to send us the actual document if it's something that we have created. So with the business card, again, we'll send you those finalized files. We don't print those for you. We actually would suggest you going through an outside vendor such as Vistaprint, Moo.com, or Overnight Prints, or even a local printer. especially now, I've had a lot of agents that like to give local business to printers in their area. So now is a really good time to do that, maybe and establish, that relationship with your printer. And I'm sure they would really appreciate it. But if not, if you want to do, a Vistaprint or a moo.com, that is perfectly fine, and we'll send you those files in order for you to upload those and get those printed for you. If you need assistance with that, of course, we will gladly help you. It's pretty user friendly. I suggest Vistaprint personally. That's what I always use. We actually get a lot of our IAMS materials for our trips and things like that printed with Vistaprint. And they always have a really speedy time, good pricing, and excellent quality. So that's what I would suggest. Um, and just so you are aware too, we have a pricing sheet here as well as our turnaround times. If you are at all interested in any of this information that I'm going to cover, just email me directly and, ask me for the pricing sheet. We also have a portfolio of work that I can send you with some examples. My email address is Sean, that's SEAN, at iamsinc.com. It'll be on one of the last slides here for you too. So if you would like that creative service pricing and turnaround timesheet, I will be more than happy to send that to you and we can get some of this going for you. The pricing that we have for our logo design is going to be $249. That is actually very inexpensive. I have some friends that strictly do freelance work, and I showed them this pricing sheet, and they were shocked at how low our prices were for the quality that we offer to our agents. So you're definitely getting a deal. We priced everything this way because we know how important it is to have yourself branded and how important a logo and especially a website in today's time is for our agents of what an impact that has on clients. So we wanted to do our best to price everything as as fair as we could and still give you a deal. So as you go through that pricing sheet, you will definitely notice that our prices are extremely reasonable and um, we did that as another benefit of joining the IAMS team. So the business card, if you were just to do a business card, if you already had a logo created, that is also going to be 249. And then if you wanted the complete package, so a logo and a business card designed with us, that is 449. So again, you get some savings in there. That typically takes about 3 weeks to develop all of that together with your logo and the business card design. We like to also say that there are 3 rounds of edits in each of those. So um, we are excellent at communication. We normally deliver what it is you're looking for within those 3 rounds of edits. A lot of times it doesn't even get to 3 rounds. It's more like 1 or 2. So just keep that in mind as you're going forward. It also helps, to have some strong communication in there in the beginning, knowing that we do limit the rounds of edits. Additional edits, if you need them, of course, we will make those for you, but some costs can be associated with that. So just keep that in mind for future design work here. So once we get the logo and business card designed, we go to my, I would say my like personal view about this would be the most exciting part of the whole branding experience would be the website design. Again, I think it is extremely important and extremely valuable for you as an agent to have a website. You can direct all of your clients there. They can easily see what it is that you offer, what sets you apart. They can contact you directly from your website with contact forms, or if they have a question, they can just easily access you through your website and get to know you as well. So I think that's extremely valuable. It also, saves you some time, saves you some phone time. They can just easily access your website and see everything about you. So to get started on the website design, we like to have your logo. Again, you could either have us create that, or if you have one from a previous designer, just send that over to us. We also like to include a photo of yourself or your staff. We have a about us page, so that will reference you, tell a little bit about you, what your interests are, just kind of more of a personal note. If you have any staff members that you would like to feature on your website, we ask the same as well. We'll ask for a little bit of information from you, sort of like a bio there, just again as a personal note for your clients. The pricing for the website. So upfront, it's a $100 licensing fee. That's just a one-time fee. That's just for us on the back end to start developing your website. We get the website licensed, and we also buy a theme that helps us build the website. And then after that, it's just going to be $50 a month. That includes all of the website backups, the updates, and the maintenance. So as far as that goes, the $50 a month will cover pretty much everything. So if you call us and want to update some information on your website, if you want to add to your bio, if you have a new teammate that you want to get their photo up there with a bio about them, that is all included in that $50 a month, which is insanely low and another huge perk of us building that website for you. If you want to add a landing page or anything like that, that is also included on your $50 a month. And a landing page is a page that has specific information on it. A lot of times it will have a form or a way to contact you, go to action on there as well, whether it be a button that they click to download, download a PDF or a form or even watch a video. Anything like that is included. So another huge perk there. What we will need in order to start that, like I said, we'll need your bio, any pictures that you have or and want to include, your logo. And if we created that, then we'll already have those files here. So you don't need to worry about sending those over. And then a purchased domain from you as well. We suggest using GoDaddy. There's a ton of different domain providers out there. We just need those credentials in order to access your domain so that we can get that all integrated back here. We actually use Flywheel as a hosting provider. So once we get that, and then we'll also send you over a website agreement form just for the fees and everything. And then once we get those two things and all of that other information that's included, we can go ahead and start your website design. Another thing to note here is that we don't do any type of contract with the website. So you will just pay the $50 a month. And then if you want to take it down for a few months, if you want to just take it and end the website or take it elsewhere, you are not locked into anything. So you are free to do so as you wish. I would obviously suggest keeping your website up as much and as consistent as possible, but I know that that $50 a month, it's another fee. So if you would like to take it down for any reason, just let us know and we can get that pulled for you. And just to offer a few examples here, we have a generalized template that we use for our website design. So this first one, Berquist Financial, is using our template. So as you can see, it's a beautiful design, super clean and modern. There's a few different pages up here that we'll click through, but this website this is probably as close to our template as you could get. So there wasn't a lot of modification here, just pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward information. We do have the kind of customized info right here. So this is what I meant when we'll have a picture and then information. So there's his bio right there, just telling his clients a little bit more about himself. The phone number obviously will change for each person, but as I mentioned, this is probably as close to the template as possible. You are more than welcome to kind of explore different things through the website design. So if you see um, someone else's website and there's something about it that you like that we don't offer on the template, just let us know and we can do our best to match that. We love trying new things with website design. So, if there's a look or if there's, something just different outside of our normal template that you would like us to incorporate, just let us know and we can get that done for you. And most of the time it will be included in that $50 a month, so you won't have to worry about any added fees. If for some reason you want a sort of like a client portal or something like that, we can discuss those fees associated with that further down the line. But most of the time, you're going to be covered in that $50 a month, so you shouldn't worry too much about that. And we'll always discuss pricing with you before starting any type of work or any updates on your site as well, just so you know what's coming. But so we already looked at the About Us page. So we'll go to our process page. So this just kind of says, everything about your business, what you offer. It can say what sets you apart, sort of your three-step process, your action plan, things like that. Again, this is kind of our general information here as far as, the wording that we use, but feel free to modify that as you wish. It will definitely set you apart from the others that we use, which is always a good thing to kind of stand out. At the services page, so right here, this individual does financial planning. So we do retirement planning, assessment management, tax. We'll modify that for you and make it as unique to you as possible. So if you see something on here like, oh, I don't do long-term care, we can pull that pretty easily. So you don't exactly have to stick with this as a whole. We'll obviously tailor it to what you offer. We also do a resources page here, which will house different, we have some YouTube videos, some downloads for your client, whatever you want to put on here. Again, if there's something specific to you or if you know of a video that you want to feature, we can easily just plug that in here and then give your clients a little bit more resources and a little bit more learning opportunity here. So if you have a PDF download like this one does, it'll go right here. You can easily save or print it. As you probably noticed, this was branded for this individual, their logo, contact information, phone number. We will do that for you as well. So it looks like a total complete package, very professional, super unique. So that's always a plus. Um, and then here's just some more information here. This was a custom page. So again, feel free to kind of go outside the box there. The contact us, and then this individual has a login. And then this is that form I was talking about. So they will fill out this information if they have a question, whatever it may be for their reason to contact you. Once they hit send, this automatically goes to your inbox. So you're notified instantly, and then you have all of the information here. So you'll have their name, their email address, why they're contacting you, for you to easily access that and get a hold of your client. Go back to my one here. So this one, Decision One Financial, this was one of the websites that I like to show because he did a lot of customization here. As you can see, this banner is different than the previous one. There's some clicks right here. So he really looked at his competition and said, I like this or I like this. I want to stand apart. And so we did that for him. But again, this was from his direction. So um, you will just have to communicate that with us. This is what I like. Give us the example, give us the reference, and we'll make that happen for you. And there's a news tab here. That is more of a blog page. So this is also included in the template. Blogs are a really nice way to get current information. There is a ton right now, obviously, with the COVID and the digital marketing and ways to communicate digitally with your clients. So I would suggest taking advantage of the blog or the news page here. It also really helps build credibility with your business. It makes it look like you guys are on top of, current situations, and just really shows your involvement with everything and sort of the status of the business, the industry, and of course, just what's going on in the world. So I would suggest taking advantage of that. So back to my PowerPoint here. Let me see here. All right. So then along with that, I'm gonna kind of go through these pretty fast. I am a talker, and so I'm kind of uh, using a lot of my time here, but So on top of that, we do branded marketing materials. These can be custom, or we also have a collection here that we can share with you and then brand for you as well. This example on the left was a customized mailer that this individual wanted for his Social Security seminar. We also do brochures, presentations as far as like PowerPoints and things like that. Just anything that you would like us to create and brand for you, we can do that. If you have any questions of what we do or you want to see all of the things that we offer, you can easily access those on our IAMS website. So you'll just go to iams.com/creative solutions. You can get to it, excuse me, through our website if you look up there. And then it looks like we have a poll question, or excuse me, a question that says, do you provide blog information? And yes, we actually do. So we can create that blog for you. We also like to use Advisor Stream, which is just automated content that they kind of push out for advisors and agents. We can actually link that up to your website too, so they'll just post content automatically. So you can literally have a blog that you've never seen before that is active and currently showing information about what's going on in the world. And um, yeah, so oh, and then Facebook content. Does IAMS provide web and Facebook content on a going forward basis? Yes, we do. So on top of all of this, we also do social media, whether that be Facebook, LinkedIn. We cover all platforms. We can definitely help you with those as well. As far as like creating the post for you, we do all content, all images. We can also help you set up those professional pages as well. Again, that will be something that is listed on that creative services sheet. All of our services are on here as well as the turnaround times. So if you're interested, just reach out and let us know and we can get that over to you. It shows everything that we do here creatively as well as the pricing. Okay, and that question's for Tony, so I'm gonna skip that one. All right, and then there are a few options of how to pay for these services. So not everything is going to be out of pocket, which is great. So the two ways is the first one being a la carte. So you would pay that just out of pocket. The second option is using IAMS marketing dollars. So for the business that you write here through IAMS, you actually accrue marketing dollars for you to use. These do not expire and they can go toward any of our services. Website fees are not included in that, and then printing fees. But everything else, so if you were to use us and to create a logo or a business card, all of the design cost would be covered by your marketing dollars. If you are curious to see how what your status of marketing dollars is, please contact your marketer directly and they can let you know. It'll probably take them a day or two to get that, so just kind of be patient there for a minute, but they will get back with you and let you know where you stand. And then you can use, again, you can use those marketing dollars to help pay for the services that we provide here. That is all that I have. I know that was pretty quick, but um, basically the moral of the story here with the creative department is that is if you can think of anything to help brand your business, to help with website, anything like that, even something that I didn't cover, we can produce that for you and we can make that happen. So um, if you want to reference something that you found through a competitor or even just the website, or if it's just an idea of your very own that you want to make happen, just shoot us over an email here. My email directly is down in that left-hand corner, sean@iamsinc.com, and we can discuss pricing with you. I always check to see if you have any marketing dollars, so it could even be, quote unquote free to you. So yeah, thank you all for listening, and I hope to speak with a lot of you soon. And stay healthy and happy, and thank you so much. And we're going right back to Tony, so just give me 1 second. Got to wipe everything down, and he'll be right with you.
All right, thanks, Sean. There was another question that came up in regards to quotes and how to submit quotes. And I want to make sure that I get that question answered because that is a very good question. Let me get back to website. I would say the easiest way to do quotes would be we do have, Billy, hang on just a second. I got to log back in here. Apologize, just one moment here. Okay, so it's not cooperating with me here. Let's go here. Okay, so the easiest way I would say to submit a quote, especially under our current environment, is if you were to go, just a second here to get this logged back in. If you go back to Life Resource Tools, and if you click here where it says quote request, this gives you the ability to put in all the client information. If you've got a client that does have pre-existing conditions that you're concerned with, I would strongly suggest that you use this. That way we can get all the client's information up front. Where you've got medications, you can fill it out here. Any medical impairments, you can fill out here. If there's a question in regards to their build, you can put the height and weight information here. But this allows you to kind of drill down everything so we have everything that we need to provide you with the most accurate quote possible. I would suggest using this just simply because once you click submit here, this goes to our life email box. So that gives the ability to any of the life sales directors to handle that. I like to recommend this to all of my agents just simply because if you have someone that's out of the office and you didn't know and you've emailed them, that we generally have an out of office on there. But to send the information via email to a specific sales director is fine as well. Um, Sometimes we get to those pretty quickly. We try to. Just depends on how busy the day is. But I would say that this would be um, the choice I would say to make in terms of submitting a quote request. That way we get all the information up front. Now, if you have any questions or you need to speak to someone, again, you can call our 800 number and I'll give you the contact information as to the life sales directors. Now, there was another question here about make sure website uh, integrates with Office 365 email service. I will get that question over to Sean and make sure that we get that answered for you. Looks like we've got another website question that I will get over to Sean as well. All right. So that pretty much does it for today's webinar. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to myself. Right here is all the life sales directors contact information. You can reach me at tony@iamsinc.com. Reed Starks is another one of our life sales directors. You can reach him at reed@iamsinc.com or Jess Riley at jess@iamsinc.com. Or you can give us a call, 800-255-5055. We'd be more than happy to, to help you out. I know that there's some additional questions that we didn't have time to get to, but we'll make sure that we do get those answered for you. We will reach out to you. Everybody, stay safe. Thank you for attending today's webinar. Look forward to talking to you guys next week. Have a great week. Thanks.